we're gonna try and finish up the main story here, I think, today. So first things first, I've been grinding off camera, and if we take a look at my, let's see, where is it? Hunter profile. My hunter profile, I put together this layered armor set that sits on top of my actual armor and gives me this appearance. I wanted something nice, something color coordinated, and I don't have a lot of armor sets built, so this is what I could come up with. As you can see, I'm hunter rank 89, closing in on the 100 I need to unlock all the features and traits. And then if we take a look at our main mission here, Werner wants something in Suja, so we're gonna talk to him in a minute. Hey, Radix, welcome back to the channel. I'm doing well, hope you are too. Yeah, so I've got a pretty solid armor set. The last piece of it is not quite available yet because it comes off Zoshia, who we have yet to fight. I did pick up a new jewel.
I heard from the others.
And then I'm considering whether I want to get a new weapon or not. One thing I want to do is I want to head to Suja here. Oh, it looks like I got a meal available as well, which I will take advantage of here. But I wanted to take a look at our melding options to see if we can get into the Ardian weapons yet. I think we can. I just don't know if I can get the majority of it done. She wants to offer us a meal, which is fine. Where's the melding? Here? As I've played with adding this and that, I've found a way to arrive at specific decorations. Endlessly fascinating, the art of melding. Why not give it a try yourself? Okay. All right, so if we go into the melding pot, first we have Wyverian melding. We can go ahead and get some ancient orbs to get some random decorations if we want. That's not what I'm looking to do right now. Ancient weapon fragment. This is the rarity 7 stuff. I think I have to get to HR 100, and then for 120 points you can get the rarity 8 stuff. So I may not be able to get the highest stuff yet.
Are you looking for something?
And then here we've reached a high enough rank that we can actually choose what we want here. As long as it's a tier 1 jewel or a single slot jewel, we can do it. So I think the one thing I want, I forget what it's called, but it's the one that gives you earplugs. I'm not sure I have a leap jewel either. Where's the one that... These are all... Okay, so everything up to here is a weapon jewel, and then here we have the armor jewels. So let me see if I can find this. Wait, is earplugs an offensive thing? Or maybe it's a 2 slot. Maybe you can't get it with a single slot. So yeah, I don't actually know what I need here. Yeah, I think there's some things missing here. You know what I can do? Hold on. I can look right here and see if there are any jewels that I don't actually have any of. Here we go. So like thunder attack, I don't have any of those, but I don't need any. Looks like I have pretty much everything else available. Wait, what's this? The slugger skill. I don't need that. Yeah, everything that we can make here, I have some of, except for those two. So,
Give it a try.
Yeah, we have some mending tickets and stuff. I don't know where these bloodstones come from, or what else they're used for. I've got a bunch of 7 stuff. rarity 7 stuff, but I know there's a rarity 8.
Looking for something?
And then this stuff I'm not really ready to look at either.
Stranger.
I don't have enough spares. Well, I might have enough spares. We could try this.
Are you looking for something?
Like something like this. What could I use? What do I have lots of? Like the footing jewels, but these are 1 point each and I need like 150, so I don't know about that. What's worth a lot? Yeah, no, there's not a lot here that's great.
Take care.
So
now.
sadly, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to like get to the end game, the absolute end game stuff yet. If I wanted to forge an Ardian weapon here,
Who doesn't love a little ancient technology?
I do have rarity 7. I want a blast weapon if I can get it. I do have rarity 7 stuff. So this comes with affinity of fusion. It looks like I can't get away with too many. So we can get like a high affinity blast weapon maybe? Like if I go all affinity, then I get a 20 affinity. A 20 affinity. I don't know what I want here. I don't know what's best. There's a guide I've been using to some degree, giving me ideas on how stuff works. Let me read what this says here. Let's see. Since we will see the builds can hit very high affinity without any extra help, there's little reason not to stack as much attack as possible on your Ardian Glaive. Even just 2 or 3 attack reinforcements with 3 attack infusions are largely enough to surpass pretty much any. Okay, so attack infusions are better. And I've accidentally. There we go. Let me back out here.
All right, let's see what we can come up with.
So for blast, I have an affinity of fusion here, and I want 3 blast with attack. It seems like I don't have the option here. But I could do this attack infusion and this attack infusion. It gets me 3 blast, 2 attack, and 1 affinity. Let's take a look at what we get. It's a rarity 7, not a rarity 8. Because I don't have the rarity 8 parts yet. 589 attack, 10% affinity, 90% blast. And then you would reinforce it, right? It does come with 3 slots on it.
Hello.
Yeah, but what you really want is the affinity 8, is the rarity 8 stuff. I guess this might be the end of the playthrough, so maybe I'll just make this just to play with it a little bit. Should I make this? It's just 3 pieces.
Look
All right.
good.
Okay, so we got Ardian Glaive 2. And then. So that's forge, reinforce Ardian weapons. Yeah, okay.
Doesn't love a little ancient technology.
Ardian weapons can be reinforced up to 5 times. Consume materials to accumulate points and increase the weapon's reinforcement level. This will grant random reinforcement bonuses that will improve the weapon's performance. Obtain materials that can be used for reinforcement by dismantling Ardian weapons or by smelting or a calcite and other ore at the smelting foundry in Azuz. Ardian weapons can be reinforced up to 5 times. Okay. So then the guide thing I was looking at, let me take another look at that. Let's see. Attack reinforcement. While you can technically roll 5x attack reinforcements on the weapon, the 2 sharpness reinforcements give you 60 hits of white. Okay. So we want attack reinforcements and sharpness reinforcements. I guess we'll give this a shot here.
Who doesn't love a little
Let's see what I
ancient
have.
technology?
So requires 600 points to reinforce. All right, we have some materials saved up. Let's spend a couple here. And this is going to be completely random, so there's really no point doing it one at a time. I guess you would want to do it one at a time just to see if you get a good one, or you can just scrap the weapon and start over.
Look good.
Let's see what I get. Element boost. Okay, so that's not what I was looking for. But we can. I think we're just gonna reinforce this 5 times because I'm not ready to start the grind yet. I don't even have rarity 8 ingredients. But let's just try this a couple times. See what we get.
Look good.
A second element boost. All right, so we've got very strong blast here. I guess that's something. Let's just go ahead and get the rest of this done and see what we get.
Look good. Hello.
Okay. So what did I get? We got 2 attack boosts and an affinity boost. Plus the 2 element boosts. Okay. So the total value here, if we look at what we're using here, we're up to 620 attack, which is very nice. We've got 3 level 2 slots here that we can put stuff into it. 150 blast and 15% affinity. So it's not bad. I haven't used a blast glaive before. So that's the kind of the process of going through forging these Ardean weapons. And this is the end game grind, right? First of all, you want to get the rarity 8 components. And then once you have them, it's a like random roll to see what you get. Now I believe if I break this down, I get the orichalcite back, but I don't get the components that I put in back. So I can break this down to get the materials back and re-roll, I think. I think I read that's how it works.
Now that's a good choice.
Anyway, let's take a look at using this for something. Before we leave, what does Zoshia actually... We'll probably be using the blast glaive, but what does Zoshia do? Where's Zoshia? Dragon element, yeah. Okay, so I already have a dragon element equipped. Let's try setting up this new glaive. Where's the new glaive? Here? Yeah, Ardean Glaive 2 as my secondary. Okay. So then we would put stuff on it. Let's see. Let's remove this. What do we want to remove here? I think we'll remove the jumping jewel. Because I got a new, I got this new tenderizer jewel, which comes with a point of weakness exploit. Okay, that looks good. And then over here on the blast glaive, I don't know what we want to put. Critical jewels, I guess? Or expert jewels to get infinity? We'll put an expert jewel. We'll put a critical jewel, maybe another critical jewel. I could put a blast jewel, but I feel like... Alright, that's probably fine. What does that result in? Here we go. Does it show the actual output? Because the affinity should go up. Critical boost. Affinity plus 8%. So like the real affinity, oh, it's over here, 23% affinity. So quarter of hits should be critical hits. Plus, I have other abilities here. Maximum might. Affinity plus 10% while active. So that would be like a third of hits, something like that, I guess. Or what do I have for maximum might? I have three levels here. So plus 30%, yeah. Okay. So I think that gets me around 50% affinity with when maximum might is active. That's kind of interesting. And then I haven't really used the blast thing before. All right, what are you talking about over here? You've got a meal for me. Let's take that. Yeah, great.
Ah.
Okay, hour-long meal with the Allharkin. Okay, looks good. All right, so here's our new glaive. Equipped on the back. I can't draw it yet, but it's kind of small, actually. But so we got our new Ardean Blast glaive. Oh, here's Poogie. Do you like me yet? This is like the 6th time I pet you. Maybe you like me now. Hi, buddy. Nope. Is there like a button press or something you're supposed to do to make him like you? I don't know what that is. All right, well. All right, I think it's time. Let's go talk to Werner and get started with our main quest today. We'll try out this new glaive and see how it plays.
Ah, hey. We need to talk about the Dragon Torch. Hang on, Olivia's here too. I'll go fetch her, so stay put.
Okay, 15 minutes of messing around with crafting, and now we're getting into the story.
Did Werner send for you? Well, we have an update regarding the Dragon Torch. We had that area sealed off, but the Allharkin has given us a troubling report.
Yes. Faint whispers began to reach my ears. At first, I could not identify them. But now, the sensations are keen. The stirrings of life.
You don't mean Zoshia?
Unfortunately. We've discovered multiple budding cocoons on site. We removed many of the small ones, but it seems to have had no effect on the majority.
And this is where you say, let's stop the Dragon Torch. So let me remind you, you can't do that. It's an unstudied biological energy source. There's no replacement.
Yes, I'm aware. I had no intention of suggesting that under the circumstances.
Good. Wait, really?
Alright, then why don't you let us check it out?
Yes. Would you be willing to put your faith in us again?
Of course. No one knows what we're up against better than your unit.
As for me, I have merely come to relay what I had heard.
I'll make my own preparations and stand by for your SOS flare. Be careful, Avis unit.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is the end of the game. At least as far as the story goes.
I thought we were done with Zoshia. We can't go in underprepared.
Right. I'll come find you once I'm ready to go.
All right, let me just, let's see. Let me save this as something, I guess. We'll just save this as Blast, or... And then I want to make sure I have my loadout ready to go. We've got our meal up. Okay, I think we're good here. Let's head out.
Shall we head for the Dragon Torch? Or would you like to check a different quest first? Okay. I wish you the best of luck.
All right, we'll see how this goes. This might be a cart and fail and try again. I fought Zoshia once, and it wasn't that bad as I recall, but then that was low rank. So we'll see how the high rank version feels. Look at all these cocoons. Thanks, Radix. Appreciate that. Nice.
You did it before. You'll do it again. I believe in you. But be careful.
All right, let's take a quick look at the information we do have, just to remind ourselves how this works. All right. A massive guardian that's been feeding off the Dragon Torch's energy. Its body is encased in crystallized wyvern milk, allowing it to regenerate. Zoshia, like other guardians, excels at energy attacks and can produce repeated explosions to crystallize the whole area. Beneath its white guardian coat, its body pulses with dark recollection, which you may see should it reveal its full power from the days of yore.
And focus.
It's got a strong roar, dragon wind pressure, fire blight, and thunder blight. All right. Head and wings are breakable, tail severable. Helpful hint, Zoshia share the same basic traits of other guardians. The crystals on their wings and head can be stripped away to deplete their energy stores. The white crystals on their bodies will grow back weaker, making them easier to destroy a second time. The crystals they create will detonate if they take elemental damage, but a talented hunter can use elemental slinger ammo and smart maneuvering to make good use of them. All right, so we want to break the crystals on the head and wings, sever the tail. We've got Blast and Dragon, but I'm going to be using Blast for this. Flash Pod, Sonic Bomb, Shock Trap, Pitfall, none of that works. So we will want some sort of elemental item to fire at the crystals. If we can find it here. It's pretty close here. Let me get the Worm's Bane going. And then let's take the sneak attack to start, if we can. All right, Zoshia. Let's see what you got.
Something is definitely different from before.
Nope, it definitely noticed me. I was trying to roll past that. Wow, I'm already almost dead.
Look out!
Okay, that went fairly well. We can use his stuff against him from a distance for a minute. Okay.
Do your thing, plundering!
This don't know how to regenerate. We need to attack it before that happens.
This ought to put a dent in it!
I think that did what I wanted it to do. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. What is that? Wow. Okay. Maybe go for a mount? Yeah, let's go up to the head here since it's revealed. Yep, okay. We'll go for the wound break right away. Okay.
Time to go on the offensive!
Come on, get there. Nice. I could use a heal here. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Got something good there. Let me mess up these wings a little bit. Ah, right into the attack. Damn. Woo, that is hard to deal with. Let me see if I can get a little help from my secret here. There we go. We've got some dragon pods we can mess with. Apparently wasn't close enough for that. Let's try this one. Yeah, that's doing some work. That's doing some work. I mean, if you're just gonna make stuff for me to blow up, we'll use it. Yep.
It looks angry.
Yeah, that's pretty handy. Is there any more? There's Thunder Crest over there, so we can do more of this. Okay, I don't have any of my extracts is a big problem right now.
Nimble as a cat. Fierce as a cat.
Okay, all right. The head is exposed. Let me, That's right, the tail is severable, isn't it? Let me go up to the head again, since it's exposed. Feels like I need to... Feels like I need to hit the part that's exposed, right? To do real damage to it. There we go. Maybe I'll hop around back, though, and go for the tail sever. With this topple? No, I don't think I have time for that. It's gonna take too long to get there. All right, we'll try it now. Just dodge that. All right. He's doing some crazy nonsense here. Man, he is dangerous. All right, there's some damage to the tail. Man, that roar is brutal. I don't like this. That doesn't seem good. That seems like I'm gonna get destroyed.
Uh-oh. It's igniting the crystals.
What? I don't know how to save myself here. Wow, what are you supposed to do with that? He filled the entire chamber with endless fire. What are you supposed to do with that? That was a crazy attack.
It's using the will crystals to spread the fire. You might mitigate the threat if you destroy the crystals before.
Ah, okay. Thank you, Alma. That's the first time in the whole playthrough you've been useful.
Sacred's pouch.
So when he makes those crystals, I have to destroy them first. That was crazy, man. Okay, I sort of understand. So blow them up before he can, I guess. Theoretically, I can get a sneak attack on him, maybe? No, he noticed me. Okay.
You're not taking me down.
Okay. Wow, 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 wow. No, thank you. Get the Thunder Crisp pod. Heal up. I'm apparently on fire right now. Yep, okay. Man, he is a dangerous boy. There's a bunch of fire. All right, let's try this. I'd still like to try and get the tail. The tail sever could be fun. Wow! Wowzers.
Look out!
What is he? How can he still be? I'm sprinting away on this guy. How can he still be here? Okay. All right. Man, this is not easy. I mean, I can use his crystals against him for a bit. I don't know how far I can go with it. He doesn't seem to be getting very many wounds, though. Come on, stupid Kinsect. Hit the body. There we go. I gotta get his face here. All right. Got my extracts back. Let's see if we can do something about the tail here. Jumped out of that. That's cheap. Come on, look at that. I can't even move. I can't even get up. It's so obnoxious when they just lock you in place and then hit you for all of your health at once. Yikes.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
You're late, Casper. How did I lose all my Kinsects again? Come on, what am I supposed to do with that? How are you supposed to dodge that? He takes up the entire space of the whole friggin' stupid arena. All right. No wounds either. Look at that. I'm trying to dodge out of the way, but his attacks just like take up 600 square yards and there's no moving. Oh, look at this. I got no health recovery left either. I'm down to my last mega potion. Oh, nice. Okay, I'll take that. Where am I trying to be hitting to sever this thing? Like at the tip? No, move. move. Come on. I like, it's so ridiculous. Right when I start a combo, he starts a massive auto tracking attack. It's like, what am I supposed to do? I'm locked in. I guess not use it until I'm absolutely sure he's not moving. Also, this tail sever is not working out too well. Okay. I'm trying to do a leap attack. That seemed like he got kind of upset for a minute. What does it take to sever this guy's tail? Come on, look at that! Look at how fast that is! I rolled and dodged away from it, and there was just no possibility of getting away from it at all. Same with this right here. Look at this. Look at this. It's fucking retarded. Look at how stupid it is. There's nowhere to go. No matter how much I roll, no matter where I position, he instantly gets a full kill on me. Like, what are you supposed to do with that? That doesn't make any sense. How is that a like game mechanic? Oh, no matter what you do, you take 100 points of damage.
Heels inbound.
Yeah, you're late, Casper. Get that heal over here. Let's go. What is this? Shrine fragment? I can drop that on him, maybe? He comes over here. I think that did hit him. Okay. Try and break off some of this crap on his head. Where have all my extracts gone? I don't understand how they're getting taken away so quickly. I'm not doing my ulti either. I'm assuming being directly behind him is what saved me from that. Okay, sure, fair. I mean, how are you supposed to dodge that? I don't understand what the developers want from me. How am I possibly supposed to dodge that? Please drop that on him. Okay. And again, I've lost all my extracts for some reason. That doesn't make any sense to me. Is it? Maybe I'm doing the fight wrong. Maybe I need to be taking out all his crystals so that he can't regenerate before I work on the tail. All right. right, let's try that. Well, all right, so his wings are gone. Maybe I need a wound back here. Jade Barrett, welcome back to the channel. Sorry I didn't notice your presence soon enough. I'm kind of involved in the middle of this ridiculous fight here. All right, I guess I'll work on his head. What? What he's doing now. It's frightening though. I know that. Okay, your crystals are gone. So what does that mean? Oh, come on. Look at that. There's no getting away from his attacks. There's no, you just auto, he gets free hits where there's no escape whatsoever. It's so ridiculous. And all my extracts are gone again. I don't understand how that's happening.
Here we go! All right! Perfectly plundered!
Also, I have no time to heal. How much do you get? Instant kill, of course. Bro is not Fatalis, nor is he gonna be white Fatalis. I don't know what that means. I can't believe how obnoxious this guy's attacks are. I definitely need more mega potions. That's my second feint, so I'm probably gonna lose this fight, which sucks. I don't know what to do about this guy. God, he's obnoxious. The total inability to get out of range of his, like, you literally cannot dodge his attacks. He starts an attack, you run, you sprint, you roll, you call your sacred, doesn't matter. By the time the attack is done, the entire area is in front of him is coated, and you just can't get away, which doesn't seem right to me. Like, how are you supposed to deal with this guy?
You're not taking me down!
And of course he gets to interrupt everything I do. Where are my extracts? I don't understand. How is he taking my extracts away? Could you stop? Could you seriously? Could you stop rotating in place and preventing me from doing anything I want to do? I'm seriously trying to get his tail sever, but I can't get it because he just won't let me anywhere near it. My goodness. Come on. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. Right as I'm hit and hurt, he puts this stupid... he puts this electric field directly on top of me. Yikes on bikes, man. God, this is hard to deal with. What is that? Look at, what is that? Come on. I literally have the most mobile instant death. And game over. I'm about to, if I die, if I faint one more time, I lose the whole fight. I have to start over again. I cannot believe how obnoxious his attacks are. There's no getting away from them at all. Plus, for some reason, my Kinsects keep disappearing. Like super fast. I don't understand that either. Oh, come on! I can't even stand up! I can't even fucking stand up! Without getting hit by him. It's so ridiculous. Is there anything in the chamber that can help me? There's nothing left, huh? Sure, just instantly get a free charge. That's fine. Yeah, take another one. Take another free hit everything field. Yep, of course. I get up for 1 second. 1 second. He gets a free attack that completely decimates my entire health pool. What is this fight? God, it takes an hour and a half to heal too. And then the second I do anything, he gets these free area ranged attacks that I can't dodge past, that I can't do anything about. Like, look at that. Did you see what happened there? He puts this entire cone field directly on top of, like, he gets to put it right so I'm in the center, and it fires a half second later. And if I hadn't been sprinting on my Sacred already, I would have gotten hit by it. It's so obnoxious. Come on, I even jumped in time. I jumped in time, and then here's the instant death. Oh my God, what is this fight? This doesn't make any sense. How do people do this with a fucking greatsword where they're like moving at 2 feet per second?
I'll save this for later then.
Like, I can barely get any damage on him at all because his stuff is just so obnoxious. Look at this. Of course. When I'm trying to move away from him, he gets free attacks in front of him. When I try to counter that by getting near him, he immediately gets area attacks in his local area. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I can't stop running away from him long enough to heal. I get one hit on him and he gets all these bullshit attacks that do so much damage. How are you supposed to fight this guy? Could you do the actual attack, please?
Almost there.
If you say so. Oh, come on. Again with this stupid bullshit. It's so stupid. There's no dodging it. There's no like correct positioning or maneuvering. He just, wherever you are, he gets fucking insane free damage on you whenever he wants. How many times can you do this? Maybe I just, yeah, all right. Maybe I just don't try and fight him myself. Maybe I just use all the tools that it gives me. Maybe that's the better play. I thought I had to kill him with my weapon, but maybe I don't. I'll just fight him with this stuff. That's a better way to do it, maybe. Can I go ahead and leave something else? I missed that. I missed that. Okay. What else do you want to do? What? Okay, sure. Yeah, make some more crystals for me to mess with, dude. I'm like burning up here. Make some more crystals, bro. Crystal it up. Let's go. All right, maybe he's learned. Okay. All right, let's go for the head here. God, he's weak. I should be close to killing him here. If I could just hold on and not die before the end of the fight, that'd be amazing. Oh, and of course, all my extracts are gone again. Where are they all going? And of course, he's in the middle of a wall, so I can't see anything. All right, let's go back to pelting him with his own crystals if we can. Casper's out? That's not great. If you're not gonna... Are you gonna make crystals? Okay. There's some damage. Nice. That's a lot of damage. We'll take all that. Yeah. I'm more than happy to hit you with that stuff. Of course he gets a free hit on me, even though I'm on my secret. Oh my god, this guy is insane. Okay. Yep, I'll take more hits on you with Crystal. I'm gonna stay away from you and win. We're not gonna play it your way. Damn it. Crap.
Excellent use of the terrain.
Yep. Let's get another one. And maybe another one over here. I don't know if he's close enough for that to work. That one maybe? On his tail? Yeah, it's not close enough. I need you to put down more crystals for me, bro. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's looking good. How many of these can he take to the face before he actually goes down? Is he gonna stop making crystals here? Yeah, he's using fire now. Okay. Yeah, he's okay. I can do some work here. No, come on. Why? You didn't use that attack ever before. And then as soon as I'm in range of it, you use it to destroy me. God damn it. I hate this fucking fight so much. It's so unfair. Everything he does is perfectly designed to counter. I get he's the final boss of the game, but like there's no strategy. It's just he just gets to kill you whenever he wants. Did I hurt myself with that? Yikes. Okay. I gotta get the sacred back. I need the mobility. This guy is too dangerous. He's too obnoxious. That worked. How can he still be up, by the way? He's got so much HP, it's insane. Okay, that's gonna destroy that crystal. What's he doing now? Of course. Sure. All I want to do is get some extracts, but of course you get to destroy me for free for having the temerity to try to play the game. Unbelievable. Any crystal near him? He comes this way. There we go. That should do some work. I'm missing everything. That should do some work. How are you not dead yet, dude?
Do your thing, Plunderer!
How are you not dead yet, dude? Oh, come on. I mean, that one was kind of my fault. God damn it, this fight is ridiculous. How is it not over yet? Finally! Oh my god. That is such an obnoxious fight. I cannot believe how obnoxious that fight is. Wow.
Did it! I knew you'd pull through!
2 carts, and I had to completely back out of, like, fighting him with my weapon and just try to use his crystals against him. But at least we got him. Oh my god, what an obnoxious piece of shit. A lot of carves on him. That's 7 carves, I think. Plus we got his tail. Good lord, that was ridiculous. That is too stupid. Oh my god. How many? I used up like 30 mega potions trying to do that.
Good boy.
I strongly disagree with the design of his abilities. The total inability to evade anything just makes it impossible to deal with. You just have to tank the hit, back off, and heal, and it makes it such a slow fight. Oh man, that is really... I really don't like that at all. And then there's gonna be like a tempered version of this asshole? No thank you. Look, it's a 40-minute fight. 40 minutes, because every time he hit me, like there was no evading it. You just get hit, you have to tank it, back off, take like 30 seconds to try and get into a position where you can heal, and then look for an opening to get back in. That is really an obnoxious fight. I did get a Rarity 8 tube here, though. That's nice. So I guess this is the kind of fight you have to do to get these ultimate weapons. Boy, I am not going to farm that at all. Ugh. $20 new titles. Yeah, you get too many titles, Capcom. They're meaningless because there's so many of them. I think that's the end of the game. I think we just beat high rank story mode. I think that's probably the playthrough, but let's wait and see.
Welcome back. I'm glad you're all safe.
Nice job. Now I can continue my research on that thing.
On a scale of 1 to 10, that was like a 9.5.
Revive.
I've been wondering.
It's a
the
9,
same thing.
I think.
Based
It's
on
not
the
quite as
information
bad as some Dark Souls bosses, but
My
it's
best
pretty
guess
bad.
is that it can self-propagate through something akin to asexual reproduction.
So, if some of it somehow survives, even a little piece, it could become another adult?
That's if it's supplied with energy.
There's going to be a tempered version of that? No, thank you.
Defense is nothing to sniff at.
In which case, and I'm simply being honest here, can we truly allow the Dragon Torch to exist?
It's a conundrum. But this region survives despite, no, alongside that conundrum.
So you're saying we just keep an eye on it and make sure things don't fall apart?
Well, that's why we're here, isn't it? It's our duty. Jeez. I'm starting to sound like you.
Yes. Until we understand how Zoshia regenerates, we keep monitoring it and the Dragon Torch.
We'll all be working on this problem together. With the Keepers and the Allharkin's blessing, of course.
Right. We'll see how this unfolds. At the moment, that's our best option.
All right. So okay, so if I was doing that fight again, first phase I do the way I did. Second phase I would just back off and use his crystals against him for as much as I could. Are we not done with the story? Is there more? We get the high rank materials, right? Okay. So that would mean, first of all, that would mean I could make a couple things. Yeah. You come second, Casper.
Hey.
You're pretty slow with those vigor wasps. Can I make the helm? No, hold on. Let's go check out the Numinous armor. Yeah. I think I wanted Numinous Beta for my build. I think. Let me double check. Yeah, Numinous Beta completes the build. I don't have the jewels for it, but let's see which one of these I want. Oh, that covers her face? That's not cool. Oh, that gives her makeup. Interesting. Okay. Well, this is all sitting beneath my layered armor anyway, so I'm gonna make this.
Ready to get to work?
And equip it.
Alrighty. Perfection.
Okay, so that's the complete build, actually. I have to get the, I would have to get the decorations for it, supposedly, but yeah. Interesting. If we take a look at how it actually looks, that's how it's supposed to look, I guess. It's interesting. Mix of black and white. And then the first version of it, oh, that's pretty cool too. I don't like the helmets that cover the face, but that's pretty dope overall, to be honest. I could combine it with, I actually kind of like that look quite a bit. That's cool. Anyway, the other thing I want to look at was there's a glaive for her. We probably can't afford it yet, but let's see. Yeah. I would need Hunter Symbol 3 and then more Zoshia stuff, which would mean farming her. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Come back anytime.
So there's more story here, huh? No. Okay, that is the end of the story for now. So it doesn't, I thought it would roll the credits a second time. Okay. All right.
And focus.
Well. Oh, you want to see, I looked at the armor, but do you want to see
Well, what can I do? Hey,
the feline armor? Let's take a look.
anything catch your eye? I'm ready to work.
There's what the feline armor looks like. I don't know why his eyes are closed. That's so weird. It's like a mask with the eyes closed. And then the weapon is this floating bird, I guess.
Hello.
There's the feline version. Yeah, we've seen all these before, right? I think that one's really cool. Yeah. All right.
Done already?
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and save the game here. Okay, so yeah, it's a Monster Hunter game. Some of the monsters are gonna be really hard, I get that, but Zoshia, man, that is kind of obnoxious. Especially if you're doing it solo. I imagine it's not easier, but more manageable if you're doing multiplayer. Although, with the way that some of those attacks hit, like, and the fact that you only get 3 carts shared between your group, and it would have more HP. I guess as a group you would have, like, first of all, you would know the fight a lot better. You would know its moveset better than I do. But then you'd have more crowd control too, right? Like, I was using the blast glaive, but I could have been using like a paralysis glaive. Is there a way to roll the credits a second time from here? That's kind of why I came out here, but I guess not. It's the gallery. I guess that's about as close to the credits as I can get, the copyright info. All right, so here's the bottom line. That is going to be the end of my playthrough and stream through of Monster Hunter Wilds. I will probably play it a little bit more on my own, just because I'm kind of into it at the moment, although some of the fights are, I don't know. But like, the end game would start here, where you'd start just doing the same investigations over and over and over again, fighting the same, like, small set of hyper-powered tempered monsters to farm endgame materials. And that's not, I don't know that I really would enjoy that, like, for a marginal benefit. Like, getting slightly stronger. Like, against something like Zoshia, it doesn't matter. You can't, there's no way I'm getting my clear time on a Zoshia fight down from 40 minutes to 5 minutes. It just won't happen. It's impossible. No matter what kind of gear I get. Like, I had pretty good gear by the end there. Anyway, how do I feel about the game? Lots of, I don't know. I had a lot of criticism throughout the game. The core loop is the same thing it's always been. It's what I was expecting, and it's still engaging and fun. It's definitely that, it's got that thing of like learning mastery of your weapon, learning mastery of the monsters, eventually getting to the point where you can kill the lower stuff and the mid-tier stuff quite easily. And then obviously the super endgame bosses are literally designed to be a little bit cheap, just to slow you down and make it more difficult. And I don't know that I agree with that either. Like, I guess I could go watch some master insect glaive person do that Zoshia shite and see how they do it. I'm sure they're using like deliberate offset attacks and they have strategies and stuff that makes it much better. But like, I also don't want to put another 100 hours into this game to become like that good. I just don't. I had my fun with it. I enjoyed it. A lot of small quality of life things that are really kind of disappointing about the game. First of all, the UI is just trash. The interface is so bad. Second of all, there's lots of little things that, like, by this point in 2025 they should have fixed. Just small things, but I talked about them a lot through the playthrough. The monster designs overall, the armor designs, they were pretty solid. I enjoyed them. The actual world, the western lands here, or the eastern lands here, they were just kind of okay. I didn't like them as much as the lands in world. They didn't have enough personality to me, and the colors were all washed out and dark all the time. Like, there's a brief period when the plenty hits, when it's like, oh, that's nice. This is actually kind of a nice place to be. But then once you get past the main story, it's like first of all, high rank sticks you in like lightning storms for half of high rank, which is obnoxious. And then even if you're in the normal flow of things, it's like a third of the time things look kind of nice, and the rest of the time it's all dreary and dark and depressing. Overall, I'm underwhelmed with this iteration of Monster Hunter. I mean, that's not even taking into account the fact that the game is so underbaked in terms of performance. Like, all my settings are on the lowest possible settings, And most of the time, just to get a frame rate that's playable, the game looks kind of bad. So, I don't know. I played it because I wanted to play a Monster Hunter game. It had been like 5 years since World, and I didn't play Rise or Sunbreak or any of that. And I wanted to get that feel again because I really loved World and MH4U. But this kind of was an underwhelming entry for me. It's just not as good. It doesn't have the same joie de vivre that some of the other Monster Hunter games have had. And maybe over time, you know, they'll improve the performance, they'll add more monsters, they'll fix some stuff, and eventually, 2 years from now, we'll get a DLC that adds a whole new master rank and like 12 new monsters or whatever. But I don't think I'll play that any more than I played Iceborne. I think I got what I was looking for out of this, and it was good, just not as good as I wanted it to be. So, I mean, if I had to rank it, if I had to rate it, it'd be like kind of disappointing, like a 6.5 to 7 out of 10 for me. I know other people say it's a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 game, but it's just not to me. And overall, I'm glad I played it. I had fun with it. I'll probably keep playing it a little bit off stream, just playing a little bit, maybe get to Hunter rank 100 and meld some stuff and play around with some of the advanced endgame systems. I'm not going to stream any of that though. But yeah, overall, a little underwhelming. Lots of things that could and should have been fixed, and a little bit disappointed in Capcom that some of the things that are so obvious were just dropped by the wayside. I don't know if they were rushing to get it out or what. But in the meantime, let me throw my thanks to the folks who watched this entire playthrough. Kudos to you, especially for dealing with the profanity, as some of the frustration at the poor design choices or their deliberate design choices to make the fight as slow and difficult as possible. I just feel, I don't know. I feel like having it use area attacks all the time, that last boss, Zoshia, that just feels cheap. It just feels cheap. Like, you couldn't come up with a better way to make the monster dangerous than that, than just inescapable area attacks that you have no chance of getting away from. That just, it feels like a cop-out to me. Like, you could have done something more interesting, something better, but that is going to be it for my playthrough. Thanks so much to Radix. You've been here for the whole almost the whole playthrough. Appreciate your presence. Jade Barrett was here today, plus a bunch of other folks. Daniel something or other was here. Mix-Up has stopped by a few times. I know Peel has watched some of the playthrough, and some other folks. I do appreciate you guys being part of my community and stop by for these streams, even if it's just 1 or 2 of you at a time. And to anybody watching in the future, thanks to you as well. Hope you enjoyed this playthrough of Monster Hunter Wilds. That's going to be it from me. I'm Josue. This was my playthrough. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. In answer to your question, Radix, the next game I'm going to play is some sort of puzzle game called Blueprints. Came out a couple weeks ago and has like a 10 out of 10 on all the review sites. Apparently it's fantastic. So definitely a change of pace from an action game like this, but I need a palate cleanser after this for sure. And that's the next thing I'm planning to play. So we'll see you in that, hopefully. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Bye.